Hello everyone and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we're going to talk about cruise myths. But before we get into all that, I must ask, if you like this video, if you find it at all helpful, please hit the like and subscribe buttons below. Alright, so let's get started. So cruise myth number 1. Only older people cruise. This is absolutely busted. You'll find several folks of all different ages on your cruise. I, for example, started as a child when I was about 5 years old, as do several other cruisers. You'll also find activities geared towards a wide variety of age groups for even the youngest cruisers. In fact, the children have their own dedicated activity staff to help plan fun and exciting activities for them. Myth number 2. Cruises are crowded. This is plausible, especially on smaller ships due to layout. However, larger ships, even though they have more passengers on board, have done a better job of laying things out so that the ship doesn't seem as crowded. Myth number 3. Cruises are expensive. Plausible, however, there's always ways to bring down the cost, such as driving instead of flying to the port city, or being in specific professions, joining the loyalty club, or even state discounts. Sales such as Kids Go Free may also bring the cost down. In addition, there are sales on specific amenities such as room upgrades, or beverage or dinner packages, or shore excursions. So possibilities are endless. Myth number 4. Cruises are not safe. Absolutely busted. Crew are highly trained to face any emergency situation. Captains in particular are often trained to avoid storms. The emergency medical personnel on board assist with medical emergencies, even having the Coast Guard coming to medevac someone back to shore. Crew also undergo frequent safety drills, and I know because I've seen this myself, where the passengers will be at the port and the crew will actually be running their safety drills on the ship. Ships also undergo several government safety inspections throughout the year. Mechanics and engineers are often on board to help with mechanical emergencies, and lifeguards are also on board for passenger safety in the pools and other water attractions. Myth number 5. There's nothing to do. Now, I say this from the bottom of my heart. Busted, 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 a million times busted. There's several of my fellow activity professionals on board, and their job is to entertain. As I said before, every single age group has a dedicated activity staff to implement age-specific activities. There's also a listing of the current activity offerings in your cruise line app, your daily schedule, the cabin TV, daily announcements in the halls, and posted throughout the ship. It's up to you to seek them out. Now, whether or not there's something that's of interest to you is a completely different story, but the fact that there's nothing on board is a completely false statement, and is one of my biggest pet peeves that people get wrong. Then, on the other side, you have people that say you'll be too busy. Once again, I say this from the bottom of my heart. Busted, 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 a million more times busted. While my fellow activity professionals do offer a wide variety of activities on board, they certainly don't expect you to attend everything. It is almost physically impossible. The day is so packed, it's mind-boggling how much is planned. My advice, go through the aforementioned ways to find the activities and the happenings on board the ship and prioritize which events you want to attend. Myth number 7. Too many kids. It's plausible. It depends on when you want to cruise, like when you plan to sail, things like that. If you plan to sail during school vacation week or in the summer, of course there's going to be more kids. That's when a lot of families go on vacations, and they want to take the kids on cruises, so of course there's going to be more kids. If you choose to go in the fall or winter while school is still in session, there's likely going to be less kids. Then there are certain cruise lines such as Virgin Voyages that don't allow children at all. So again, this is more or less planning on your part if you don't want to have a lot of kids, or if you want to have your kids socialize with other kids in their age group. Please keep that in mind. Myth number 8. You'll get seasick. This is absolutely plausible, especially if you're prone to motion sickness. For tips on how to deal with that, please see the linked video below. Myth number 9. You must dress up. Absolutely busted. During the day, it's casual. Evenings are a little bit different, and for more information on that, see our linked video in the description. And myth number 10. You can't cruise alone. Absolutely busted. There are several folks who sail solo, and there's often organized meetups throughout the ship. Sometimes they're organized by the cruise line, other times they're organized through an online site such as Cruise Critic, and some cruises are even creating specialized cabins for solo travelers, and they may sell these at a premium. So if you plan to cruise solo, I would definitely ask the cruise line about these types of cabins and see what you find out. Other times, if you're cruising solo and you want a roommate, there's Facebook groups, all kinds of online groups that will be able to help you out. So anyways, seasoned cruisers, am I missing any myths that are kind of common that you've heard about? Let me know in the description below. I would love to hear from you. In the meantime, if you like this video, if you find it at all helpful, please hit the like and subscribe buttons below. And of course, stick around for the next video, linked right here, which YouTube believes is the next one you should watch. I'll see you soon. Bon voyage!